What does your best year ever look like in 2023? And who are the champions with you on that journey? What's up? It's Rob Cressy, and I absolutely love this time of year because I am bathing in a cocoon of growth, and hopefully you are too. And on this episode, what I want to do is share with you how this podcast right now has the ability to help you create your best year ever and positively transform your life for the rest of your life. And the way that I'm going to do that is by sharing some stories as well as introducing you to Design Your Best Self, my personal growth program and community. And if you're someone who just wants to get to the end first, here's the deal. If you are a creator, high performer, or good viber who is growth-minded, always learning, and you want to improve your health, wealth, love, and happiness, then I welcome you to join Design Your Best Self. It's a personal growth program and community where you can sign up at designyourbestself.com. And before we dig deeper on what the program is, it's important for you to understand how in the world we got here. So we're going to go all the way back to a decade ago, October 2012. And I had just left my digital advertising sales job, getting paid good money, but I didn't wake up every single day looking forward to slinging banner ads and text links. And I decided to go all in on being a full-time creator and making my dreams happen. Because for me, I sat there and I said, you know what? I would regret it for the rest of my life if I didn't give it a shot at making my dreams happen. And for me, the bigger risk was never taking the risk at all. And I was not willing to live with that for the rest of my life. So I wake up in the first morning and I'm at zero. No clients, no revenue, no one to tell me what to do at any point. And in that moment, a realization happened that changed my life forever. I became self-aware. I saw that I was in control of every single decision in my life, and I'd never experienced that before. And this is where the origin of living by design started for me. Because when you're given a clean slate to do anything, I was like, you're telling me I can do anything that I want in my entire life? Oh my goodness, is this going to be a fun ride? And with this newfound freedom, another realization hit though. There is a lot about success that I don't know. Yeah, I'd seen some financial success in my sales job, but this was a whole other level of decision-making and accountability that I was not used to and was new to me. So what I began doing is auditing the success habits of the most successful creators, leaders, and CEOs of the world, the people that I aspired to be like and do things like. In one book and podcast at a time, I started to pick up little nuggets of wisdom that they said, their habits, their routines, their mindsets, their perspectives and ways of being to create more of what they want in their life, aka their success. And immediately I started testing and then implementing these things for myself. And it doesn't mean that I was implementing at the speed of instruction, which I now live now. Back then, I had to hear something once, twice, 10 times, often 50 times before I took action. But guess what? Eventually on that 50th time, I was like, oh, maybe this is something that I would like to create in my own life. And once I started to actually live this way of being, this is where my growth mindset got created because it created confidence and energy and love and positivity in my life. And it's no accident that all of a sudden I started to attract more amazing things in my life. And I was a happier person. And I was waking up every single day excited for the day ahead. And I'd lived for a decade of my life not looking forward to what I was about to do for the next 8 hours. And this is the complete opposite of all of that. And because I'm all in on my dreams and living my best life, every single day. This has been a part of who I am for the last decade. Boom. I took this growth mindset and I ran with it because I saw me learning and getting better as the thing that is going to help me accomplish my dreams. And it was the greatest gift ever. And I'm about that life. So that's a framing of how in the world we got here. Because remember, I was not this person a decade ago. I had no self-awareness. I didn't even know the word existed. And I did not have a growth mindset. And over this last decade journey, I've learned from some of the best in the world. And two of the most impactful people have been Ed Milet and Andy Frisella. And there's one thing that they drilled into my head: system scale, system scale. So as my coaching business grew, so have my systems. And it has always blown my mind that for the first 30 years of my life, no one introduced to me the concept of self-awareness. That means the education system failed, corporate America, and the majority of my friends and family members were not about this life. How is it possible that the highest performers in the world, they see this and boom, this is the key that unlocks everything for them? But the overwhelming majority of the world in this system that we live and operate by day, at no point did this ever enter my world at all. So I decided to change all of that by creating my magnum opus, aka my most important creation and contribution to the world, to help the world be better and happier and more fulfilled, one person at a time. So I'd like to introduce you to Design Your Best Self. And what we're going to do is talk about the principles first. And this is super important. So, number one, you are the architect of every single aspect of your life. Once you understand this, and this is a concept of self-awareness, every decision that you make, you are in charge of, and you're the architect of. And when you get to feel into that power and you're like, whoa, I can make every decision however I want, and I can do it from a place of love and creation, boom. That's how we're starting this. Number two, how you think creates your actions, and your actions create your results. Therefore, one of the things that we get to do is design the story that we tell ourselves every single day. Why? Because depending on that story, those are the actions that will get created, and those are the results that we'll have in our life. So if we want to work backwards on our vision, to our actions, to the story that we tell ourselves. And when you understand this, this is the game changer of all game changers, because you get to design your self-talk positively so that it serves you. Number three, without clarity, it's hard to know what to do next. And one of my favorite quotes is, uncertainty leads to inaction. And when you think about the vision of what you would love to create, so many people get lost in the minutia and they just can't see it clearly. And this lack of clarity stops them from actually making progress on their dreams. And one of my favorite books is The Power of Consistency by Weldon Long. And the thing that stood out to me the most from that book, it says, most people just don't spend enough time going over their dreams. So maybe once a year, they're going to reevaluate their goals and that's it. But the best of the best create a consistency practice every single day where they are planting seeds in their vision to make their dreams happen. And that's how you create clarity. You make your dreams happen by creating clarity of vision and creating a process for that, which we'll get to in a second. All right, number four, showing up as the best version of yourself every single day is a choice. To me, this is a perspective, a lifestyle, a mindset, and a way of being. It is literally the ethos of this podcast as well as this program, because I choose every single day to live and believe that this is not only my best year ever, but my best day ever and moment ever, because I can't do anything about the past and I can't control the future. So what I've got is this moment. So how about I create the lens and live as if this is the best moment ever? And then boom, you start stacking those moments up. And that's how you create your best year ever. It's an energy inside of you. And here's the next part. This is super important. These are all important. Designing a process to create who you are in the lens that you see the world becomes a superpower, especially when fueled by the power of consistency. So this is the next part of this, is creating everything that you want in your life: the health, wealth, love, happiness, your potential. Everything that you want can be simple and easy and effortless and fun when you use the power of consistency. So creating a process for yourself that you design, that you love, that you do every single day creates who you are, which creates your actions, which creates your results, aka your vision of your best self in your best year ever. It's about creating that consistency practice. And last but certainly not least, it's about developing habits, routines, mindsets, and ways of being that allow you to do more of what you love to do and less of what you don't. Because that is like the DNA of all of this. Is every single day we want to wake up excited for the day, loving what we do, while the world sits there and says, you know what, we're going to fire hose you with a million things: distractions, fear, judgment, comparison, self-limiting beliefs, to try and put you on their agenda and take you off of where you want to go. But instead we say, nah, I'm good. I'm in control of this journey. And then slowly but surely, you start to build those mindsets, those habits, those routines, the things that you love, that you effortlessly do every single day. So that when you look, you smile and you're like, yeah, I'm the best version of myself right now. And this is my best year ever, because you understand this is a way of being and you're living this and you're designing this. And this is just the key. I'm going to keep repeating over and over again. You get to design this. So what this program is about is like a choose your own adventure. Hey, here's the blueprint and roadmap where you get to create within this world. And then, oh, by the way, you get to create whatever you want from these prompts of creation. It's not about being Rob. It's about being the best version of you. And this program and myself and the others who are part of it are going to help you along on that journey towards that realization and the creation of it every single day. So how does design your best self work? And really there's three main pillars to this. Number one, a digital platform with short form videos. And this is the blueprint for transformation, where you get to play choose your own adventure based on what you want to create more of in your life. And I've built my entire coaching business around this platform. These concepts have changed my life and those of every single client that I work with. And this platform is going to be the thing that helps me help 10 million people in the world. And I've been a part of a lot of coaching programs and communities. And when I design anything, I always ask myself this: what would I love to create an experience? And you know what I never related to? We have 100 hours of footage. I'm like, you think I got 100 hours to go through all of this? No, I made these bad boys easily digestible, short form. That way, boom, here's the concept. Here's what's important. Here's an action item. Here's an example to help you on your journey. And this is all part of the growth process, because these are the insights in the roadmap and the choose your own adventure that you get to play with. And man, I was so excited when I learned these concepts, because literally every single one of them changed my life, because it created the clarity of vision for me in where I'm going, but more importantly, who I am and how I am showing up every single day. All right, the next thing, weekly group office hours. These provide consistent, structured opportunity for you to receive personal growth, guidance, and support based on whatever is going on in your journey and what you're learning and experiencing. Think of this as the ability for you to ask questions based on what you're learning and what you're implementing in your life every single day. And this is certainly going to help you with accountability, making progress on your goals, and giving you a weekly drip of energy and positivity. Because if you listen to this podcast and watch these videos and you feel some sort of way after this, imagine what it would be like every single week for you to jump on calls and get to experience this, or we are a part of your growth journey together. Plus, there's an amazing ability to learn from others. And this is something that in the last few years was one of the biggest insights from me, is the ability to be a part of a group who are all aligned on a growth journey together and learning from the other people, because oftentimes they ask questions that are on your mind, or they ask questions that you're not even thinking about. And you're like, wow, this was super valuable. And then the last thing is a private Facebook community, a place to connect, learn, and grow together. And I love to play monthly growth games where we say, all right, here's something that we want to add to our tool belt as creators this month. Let's do this as a game. So as we speak, I am playing the 12 Days of Gratitude. And it's a very simple game. Every day for 12 straight days, I am sharing one thing that I'm thankful for in the Facebook group. Oh, well, that's nice and easy. Why does this work? Because of the power of consistency and the power of intention. Because now on my mind every single day, drip of gratitude, drip of gratitude, drip of gratitude. And then on day 12, I'll look back and say, wow, look at these 12 things that I am thankful that I've had in my life. And boom, here's a community of other people all sharing things that they're thankful for. And when you look at your ability to control your inputs, what do you think would happen for you if you're living in this cocoon where the people around you are happy, grateful, full of love, creating, and growth oriented? That's what we're doing, is creating this environment. And I know a lot of us have been a part of Facebook groups that suck. Well, guess what? This is not one of them, because I am an architect of the experience that we all want to create together, something that we look forward to being a part of. And that's something that for me is a superpower of mine, because when I think about what my best year ever looks like, it's waking up every single day excited to create content for our community, to be in conversation together, and to see each of our lives positively getting better and happier every single day. And that's why I created this community and this platform, because that's the cocoon I want to live in. Because as I said, I have a goal of helping 10 million people, and I'm going to do that through process, structure, love, creating, and doing everything that I can in my power to help you along on your journey. And all you need to do or get to do is raise your hand and say, Rob, I'm about that life. I want to be a part of this community. I want to live in this cocoon, because I know there is so many amazing things on the horizon for me. And here's the thing. Imagine if you just took part in one of those three things: the Facebook group, the weekly calls, or the digital platform. It would absolutely change your life. Imagine if you took part in two of those things. Boom, it's going to be a 15 out of 10 year. If you took part in all three things, you committed to the platform and learning, boom, you joined the weekly calls, and you are an active member in the Facebook community, it is impossible for you to not completely be a different human in the best way possible. And here's the thing, the investment in yourself is also an investment in everybody around you, because when you get better, you raise the tides of everyone else. And this cannot be understated. The family members, our husbands, wives, boyfriends, girlfriends, our children, our employees, our coworkers, our community members, everyone around us, the people online who support you, all of those people see you on that growth journey, and you're going to have a positive impact in their lives. But guess what? This is going to change your life as well. It's going to be easy, effortless, and oh so much fun. So I would love to have you part of this community. You can go to designyourbestself.com and join. 2023 is going to be the best year of my life and so many other people. I can't wait to see you there and be in conversation together. Sending tons of good vibes your way. Hope you have yourself an amazing rest of the day.